Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and doing well. So here we will discuss about some reactions of the sulfuric acid. And when any acid is going to be react with any other substance, these properties are basically called as its chemical properties. And the sulfuric acid is too much reactive in nature that it can react with the metals, it can react with the alkalis, these are called as bases. It can react with the carbonates. It can react with the bicarbonates as well as it can react with the gases. It can also be decomposed at high temperature into its components. Like if we have simple reaction of H2SO4, its decomposition at high temperature, then it decomposed into the two types of the products, in which the number one we have the water, and then it forms the second product, which is sulfur trioxide. So this is its simple decomposition reaction. After its decomposition we have its reactions with the metals as an acid. So first one is reaction with the metals. So when we talk about its reaction with the metals, here with certain metals, just hot concentrated sulfuric acid can do the reactions, and in turn it produces its specific metal sulfates, as well as it produces water, and it produces the gas, which is sulfur dioxide as SO2. So its first reaction here we have with the copper. Sulfuric acid is going to be react. It produces a specific sulfate, which is copper sulfate, water, and sulfur dioxide. Then we talk about the silver, Ag. It is silver. It is present in the solid state. When concentrated sulfuric acid come in contact with this silver, it produces silver sulfate, water, and sulfur dioxide. The third one reaction is with the mercury, Hg. This is the mercury, also the only metal which is in the liquid state. It reacts with the sulfuric acid, produces mercuric sulfate, water, and sulfur dioxide. So these products are common, which is the water and sulfur dioxide when it is going to be react with the metals. After its reaction with the metals, now here we have its reaction as a dehydrating agent. Basically, the sulfuric acid H2SO4, it has great affinity for the water. Affinity for the water means it can be attracted towards the water. So it acts as dehydrating agent. Any agent that is used to eliminate the water from the different compounds, that is called as dehydrating agent. So sulfuric acid can be used as a agent remove or to eliminate the water. So the first one reaction is with oxalic acid. Its formula is COOH, COOH. That oxalic acid can also be written as COOH whole twice. When it comes in contact with the sulfuric acid, then three products are being formed: carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, these are two gases, along with the production of the water molecule. So it is used to remove the water. Then the second and the third reaction as a dehydrating agent of sulfuric acid is with the formic acid. Its formula is HCOOH. It can be also written as C double bond O OH, and on the other side here we have H. This is the formic acid. When it comes in contact with the sulfuric acid, then two products are formed: carbon monoxide as well as the water, which is the liquid. Then the third one reaction with ethyl alcohol, whose formula is C2H5OH. We can also write this CH3 CH2OH. This OH group shows that it is containing hydroxyl group and it is an alcohol. So when it reacts with the sulfuric acid at 100 degrees Celsius temperature, two products are formed. One is H2O and the other is ethylene. Now the ethylene, its formula is two carbon atoms are present. They contain two hydrogen like this, and then the double bond is present between these two carbon atoms. So this is the structure of the ethylene. And it is present in the gaseous state. So this was a simple reactions as a dehydrating agent. After this, we have its reaction with the wood, paper, and the sugar. When sulfuric acid come in contact with the wood, sugar, and paper, these products are formed. The first one is C6H12O6, which is basically called as the glucose. When it come in contact with the sulfuric acid, H2SO4, carbon atoms are produced, the carbon is produced, and the water molecule. When it come in contact with the sugar, this concentrated acid produces carbon atoms and the water molecule. But on the other hand, when it come in contact with this compound, which is C6H10O5, then it produces lot of number of carbon atoms with a lot of numbers of water molecules. Then we have its reactions as an oxidizing agent, that it oxidizes the other substances but reduces itself. So it can oxidize the carbon and sulfur by giving carbon dioxide gas and sulfur dioxide. Before the reaction they are carbon, but after the reaction there is an addition of oxygen. So it is used as an oxidizing agent. So here we have carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide production, and the water molecule. So here we have sulfur, which is present in the solid state. When H2SO4 is going to be react with this, it produces sulfur dioxide and the water molecule. So this is acting as an strong oxidizing agent. Then we have H2S, which is hydrogen sulfide, is oxidized to sulfur. While reacting with sulfuric acid, sulfur is produced, sulfur dioxide, and the water molecule. And the last one reactions as an oxidizing agent, we have reaction with the H2SO4, HBr, this is acid, and Hi, that is going to produce bromine and iodine respectively. When hydrogen bromide reacts with sulfuric acid, it is used to produce bromine, sulfur dioxide, and water molecule. But when hydrogen iodide is reacting with the sulfuric acid, it produces iodine, I2, sulfur dioxide, and water. And then we have its reaction with the gases. When it is going to react with the gases, it absorbs sulfur trioxide and forms the oleum. So this is sulfur trioxide gas. It reacts with the concentrated H2SO4 and produces the oleum H2S2O7. The last one is it reacts with the ammonia gas, it's NH3, and forming ammonium sulfate. So this SO4 react with this ammonia and produces ammonium sulfate as NH4 whole twice SO4. So this was all about today's lecture. I hope you guys understand. And if you have any queries, you may ask me about that in the comment section and I will get back to you guys soon. The next topic that we will discuss, it is the uses of H2SO4. For that time, you guys keep learning and have a good day.